So today we are camping with Only Temu products. All of the gear in my backpack is from Temu. This gear in my bag costs 10% of what my usual camping setup cost. So it's raining, it's windy, we're gonna be putting this gear to the test and see if it actually holds up. Let's go. I'm gonna try and get this tent set up before it starts raining again. Ah. So this is my tent. I'm excited to see how it holds up, to be honest. Ooh. Okay, it's big. That is very big. Jeez, that's massive. Family of 4 could fit in there. Oh, it's 2 poles. Okay. Ah, there we go. Oh no, it's starting to rain again. Stop. Just let me get my tent up. Yeah. Skills. Bosh. That's 1. How does this go on? Oh, buckles. Okay. Buckle 1. Oh, I'm having to hold all of the bags because they keep blowing away. Oh. I don't exactly know how this bit works. Apparently this is a porch, but you need poles for it. I've got that, so that's 1. That is massive. Okay. I don't know if the porch will hold up in the wind, to be honest. This is my tent fully set up and I'm actually impressed as of right now. It's very big and not very camouflaged. But you know what? I'm in an area where no one really is. There's no one around, so I think I'll be all right. Oh gosh, I've cut the zip there. Wow, it's a very circular door. Can I lift it back? I'm just taking my boots off as of right now. Oh, I still haven't fixed them, so I have got wet feet. But you know what? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And my socks are merino wool, so I'll be all right. And I've got spare socks. Anyway, come inside. I'm going to be rating everything at the end of the video on whether or not I actually think it's worthwhile getting. Because obviously, camping gear is very expensive, especially nowadays. It just keeps going up and up and up in price. This is my backpack. It probably weighs around double, including everything that's in it. Probably weighs double what I'm used to. But it does cost 10% of what I'm used to. I did forget to buy a few things, like cutlery. I always forget to bring cutlery anyway, so I'm not surprised that I forgot to buy that. I also forgot to buy gas, so I've brought my own gas. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of everything that I've bought. I have a pots and pans set, which I've actually never owned. I'm very excited about it because it has a kettle. So I'm excited to see how that does. This is my kettle. I have a sleeping mat. I have a flex tail pump. I'm not entirely sure why I bought a hammer. I got a little bit carried away. If you've ever been on Temu, you probably understand that. This is my chair. It weighs around 1.5 kilos and it's quite small. I mean, that's my head. My sleeping bag, however, I don't know how I got it in my backpack. It took me about half an hour. I don't know how I'm gonna get it back in my backpack. Ooh. I'm actually using every bit. Okay, I'm gonna go for a different approach, and that is I'm gonna shove my hand in. This is my sleeping bag. I don't know what I've done to that, but when I pulled it, it popped. So I'm not entirely sure if it's broken. So I've got my sleeping bag, my sleeping mat, a pillow, and a pump thing, and then my cooking stuff. Right, let's get the sleeping system set up and then we can cook some dinner. It's not a crazy temperature tonight. I think it's only around 5 degrees Celsius lowest. So that's okay, it's bearable. But it's the wind and the rain that I'm worried about. Okay. It's got a foot pump. I've got a flex tail pump. That's rapid. Okay, I've found out that I was actually letting the air out. It's got 2 valves. Okay. Well, this is my pillow, and you know what? I'm impressed. 2 features. It's got the inbuilt strappy thing, so that, you know, it can stay attached to your mat, but it's also, the cover is removable and washable. So you know when I said I was really happy that I had a strap? So my mat is that big, it actually doesn't fit. Yeah. I just don't understand why it has to be so big. I was in army cadets and my sleeping bag even then, when I was like 12 years old, was not this big. My sleeping bag weighs 2.5 kilograms. Comfort rated to -2 degrees Celsius, which it says on here is 28.4 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really slippy fabric. It's really soft. Okay, wait. It just feels like I'm at home. Like it's more like a duvet texture than a sleeping bag, which is nice. It's comforting. Well, it is around 20 to 7. I'm officially hungry and it's kind of stopped raining. It's trickling, but I want to try my pork chop, so let's do that. Oh, well, it's still raining, but not nearly as much, so let's give this a go, shall we? That go like that. Okay, this is a positive sign. Considering the fact I didn't even know if this would work. I like it. I can take my hood off. Wow. This is lovely. I've never had a porch. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, Temu, you've got me. I'm not an instructions kind of person, but what? I feel like I'll break it if I pull it that way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Okay, I did it. Okay, they go in there. I've got a little cup holder. Ooh. Gotcha. Well, I forgot to buy a stove and gas and cutlery, but I did buy this weapon. Now, if anyone comes at me, I will attack them with this, because this is apparently a lighter. Listen to this. That's a weapon. What do you mean? It's like a taser. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm hoping that it actually lights my fire and isn't just like a pretend flame. I don't know. I'm going with it. It's starting to rain again. Brilliant. As soon as I come out to make my dinner. Stop. This isn't going to work. I'm going to have to reassess my approach. Ah! It's so wet. Well, you know how I said that it was quite, dry? I'm absolutely drenched. The inside of my tent's drenched because the porch doesn't actually keep water out. And I've got a chair inside of my tent now. I don't exactly know. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Get out of my way. Ow! Well, I'm glad I came in when I did. Because that is horrendous. Oh! Oh! I can't make it up. All I want to do is eat my dinner. I think I might have some dry snacks and hope that the rain subsides a bit and then come back to the dinner idea. That is heavy rain. That's ridiculous. I'm in a tent. Oh. Jeez, that is a lot of rain. Okay, I think I'm gonna go out. I need to, my hair's stuck. I've just changed into my thermals because it's getting quite cold. I think I'm gonna have to make some dinner, warm dinner, and I've got hot chocolate as well. And it comes with a kettle, the stove kit, so I can see the rain over there. Let's go, quick time. Okay. Whoa, it works. Woo. Okay, I guess I'm having the whole block of tofu. That looks absolutely horrendous. I'm very much hoping that it does not taste as bad as it looks. So I've got some miso easy traditional soup paste. Well, it can be used for a lot of things, but whilst that continues to cook, I'm gonna make my hot chocolate. I'm not going to say anything until I've eaten it, okay? You know what? It's actually not bad. It's not bad. It's hot. I'm grateful to have a hot meal on a rainy, windy night. Regardless of the fact that it looks like baby sick, it is tasty. Oh, there goes my light. If you're ever sad when you're camping, you just need a hot drink. See, I'm not sad right now, but it's just a life hack, you know? My hot chocolate's ready. My miso tofu scrambled whatsamajig is reheated because it went cold. I'm going to go inside because I'm flipping freezing, to be honest with you. I need to get in my sleeping bag, test it out, see if it's actually warm. Well, I don't often not eat my dinner, but I actually can't eat that. I've eaten as much as that as I possibly can. I've tried to force feed it myself and I just can't do it anymore. It's grim. I'm a big textures person and that is just not doing it for me. It's around 8:30. The rain has stopped. It's stopped for a while now. It was on the forecast to not stop until about 1 a.m, but it was showers. So hopefully it stays like that. Ow. Well, the rain has been going on and off for a while now, and my tent is still holding up. I feel like it's the perfect time to say that if you do feel like supporting the adventures, joining a community, seeing behind the scenes and having live Q&As with me and so much more, then head over to my Patreon. I'll link it somewhere. I always put the wrong side somewhere at the top. It'll be there. You can support the adventures, keep me roaming, and also be part of the behind the scenes community. Hopefully my tent holds up overnight. I am warm right now. I've been cocooning. I've been cocooned in my little sleeping bag. Well, it's not little, it's absolutely massive. But I think I'm gonna head to bed. I'm gonna try and get to sleep before the weather gets any worse, because it's pretty windy at the moment. Wow, that's a... Whoa! Is that a grasshopper? No. It's not. That's not a grasshopper. That is a toggle. Can you tell I don't have my glasses on? Honestly. Honestly. Oh, well, good morning. My sleeping bag is actually really warm. I'm very impressed. I've been sliding down my mat all night because I'm on a bit of a slant, but it's not that bad. I woke up like every couple of hours just to check like if I was flooded, and I wasn't. But it was raining really heavy, and then there was thunder, and then there was lightning, and I was very confused as to what was going on. but I'm awake. It's around 6:45. Let's get up, let's get packed down, and let's see how everything held up. Just gonna put my porch up. Well, that is it. I'm all packed up and ready to go. Let's get these ratings done. So my tent, I would definitely use that again. I'm very impressed with how it held up. Like, that rain you heard was horrible. It was windy. There was thunder and lightning overnight, but it was quite far in the distance, so I'm not going to count it. Waterproof wise, the tent held up. Warmth wise, it held up. I wouldn't say it's a 4-season tent. I'd probably say it's a 3-season tent, but I'm very impressed with that. Backpack, on the other hand, I would not be using that again. I don't like the attachment points. I much prefer my own backpack to this one. Whereas the tent, I would add that to my tent collection and I'd use it often. I wouldn't use the backpack again. It's a 60 litre, but it's really small for a 60. The chair, which is here, I really like the chair. In fact, I'm gonna actually keep this in my car and use it very often because it's my new chair. The bag is, I like that you don't have to stuff it into the bag. Like, the bag's got plenty of room and I've actually got other stuff in there now. It's acting as an extra section to my backpack, which I actually really enjoy, and it was comfortable. -1 point for it hitting me in the head though, okay? I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. That is a strong rating. I really like this chair. In terms of the sleeping system, my sleeping bag, I would not recommend. It's warm, it's comfortable, feels like you're at home. If you're at a campsite and you're literally pulling it from the car, there's a pheasant over there. Oh, there's loads of them. Anyway, if you're at a campsite and you're literally pulling it from your car and you're not walking, it's great. But if you're walking, it takes up, I'd probably say, about 70% of your backpack. And it weighs 2.5 kilos, which when you're walking hours, it's not a vibe. It's not a vibe, okay? Sleeping mat, yes, I like that. Packs down small. It is a bit of a pain to get inside the bag. It's got its own foot pump at the end, which I did not realise. It packs down small. I don't know how much it weighs. I'm going to put that on the screen somewhere. I'm probably going to say like 1 kilogram. I don't know. I like it. It's comfy, it's big, and it packs down small. It's passed the test. The pillow, a 10 out of 10. I am actually considering, I've literally just bought a new pillow and I'm considering swapping that pillow for this one because it's so comfy and it's like really soft. So yeah, and I like the fact that I can actually wash the pillow. I like that a lot. I'm just packing down now, but honestly, I'm impressed. Like, if you're just getting into camping and you don't want to buy, like, it's so expensive now. It's getting absolutely ridiculous. And there are some really good budget options on the market. If you're just getting into it and you don't know if you'll actually like it, you can rent gear from a lot of places. But if you want to actually have your own gear, get some cheap stuff. Get some stuff, find online reviews. Everyone in the outdoor industry kind of represents it as it is. We're not going to give you bad reviews because it might cost you your life. So if you're just getting into camping, check out reviews, look online, see what everyone's saying about it. If it's cheap, it might be too good to be true, but if it's got like a lot of good reviews or it's something I've recommended here, I'd recommend, you know? To say that all of this gear held up and it's actually from Temu confuses my brain a bit. Like, my gear setup is absolutely ridiculous how much it costs, and it just keeps getting more and more expensive. And the fact that this costs literally 10% of what my usual setup costs, and that's including all of the extra bits like the lights and stuff that you don't actually need. It's ridiculous. Like, if you're just a beginner or you've literally never been camping before and you go into a campsite or something, this is great. Well, that is this camping trip successfully completed. Leave no trace as always. There is just a dry patch. There is no rubbish, nothing, and that's how it should be. The clouds are clearing right now and I'm actually seeing some very pretty rolling green hills. So I think I'm gonna head down. I've seen a lot of Temu camping fail videos, but I wanted to see if it was actually accessible for beginners, for people on a tighter budget. You know, you gotta see, you gotta test these things. And you know what? It succeeded. I'm impressed. I'm just heading down now, but that is it for today's camping adventure. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in our next little adventure. Happy roaming, bye!